Hello.
Good morning.
If it is morning for you, or good afternoon, or midday, or whatever
Whatever
time.
Of the irrelevant time it is.
Sorry, I haven't made a video in such a long time. I don't really feel comfortable apologising. I don't want to make them when I don't feel comfortable making them. I don't want to lose my passion for it, and so I just will make them when I feel right about making them.
I'm not sorry.
I'm not sorry. Hashtag not sorry. Sorry, not sorry. But yeah, if anyone was waiting or expecting, I do apologise for leaving you without any sort of explanation or anything.
Okay, I'm sorry for that as well.
Hashtag change
Sorry.
my mind, I'm sorry.
Change my mind, I'm sorry.
So this video is really important to me. It has been about a week of me thinking over this idea and trying to come up with the right way of talking about it. I tried to make a video a week ago and I fell sick with tonsillitis, so I've had that week to think about it. And yesterday I was trying to record and then my mind changed about how I wanted to speak about it again. So this is my final version of rejecting men and why you shouldn't be scared to hurt somebody's feelings.
But not rejecting me.
But not rejecting him.
Men in general.
Never him. He's not actually a man. So, I am just going to start by saying why this came up for me. I went to my first club. It was a pub with music about a week ago, a bit over a week ago. It was a pub club, and there was a lot of making out and hooking up and flirting and short dresses and nicely dressed boys and
girls.
I have to also, I'm wearing this because, well, the sun just went behind some clouds, but because my head gets sunburned. Tip for anyone who wants to shave their hair. Be careful.
Be very careful in the first week because Leilani's hair got very sunburned and then
so
she
bad.
went towards peeling it off, thinking that it was dandruff and created an even further problem for the situation.
So,
ouch.
So we went to this club and a friend of mine was hooking up with a guy and they were having a really good time, and then she didn't want to be in that situation anymore. Not because she didn't like the guy, not because she wasn't attracted to him or anything, she just wanted to go and do other things. And she found herself not being able to easily get herself out of that situation. She couldn't politely reject that person. They weren't taking her polite hints. And unfortunately this is a really common thing and it's hard. It's hard even just to say no to somebody who asks you on a date, or somebody tells you you're pretty and you don't know how to respond to that when you don't want to engage with that person. That's what this is about.
May I word what his words were in the situation?
Oh, no, it doesn't matter. He just said some really ridiculously sleazy things, and
yeah. So it was pretty much, it was in simple form, was the mature thing would be to come home with me, which is not cool. It's not something that I as a man see as a as a good thing to use with a girl that really obviously doesn't want to come home.
There should be none of, like, this is where it really is. It's at people respecting people and not expecting anything from people. So when you engage with somebody, no matter what your intentions are, you shouldn't expect anything from that person. That way you're leaving things open and you're making room for growth and for change and for people to actually decide what they want without being pressured or being in a state of adrenaline or where things are too confusing. So from me, I'm a really happy, outgoing person, and I love inviting people into my space and into my world. And so that's why I have a lot of problem rejecting people, because when somebody says hello to me, it's sort of almost like I would love to be their friend, and I would prefer to try and be their friend than to just push them out altogether. Unfortunately, it doesn't work like that, and often when you when you try and take it further but you're not interested in that person, then you're leading them into expecting something from you, and it just becomes a really ugly situation. So it starts with being clear about what you want and being clear about that fine line between somebody wanting to be your friend and somebody wanting to have sex with you or be your boyfriend, or So I guess it's about looking at yourself and going, do I really want to have sex with people that I don't really want to have sex with? And it doesn't matter. I'm not saying that I would judge somebody for having sex with someone they didn't really want to have sex with. It's more about that what you want, not what you don't want. Like, you want to be finding people that you're extremely interested in and that sort of stuff constantly, and
it's also about the fact that it doesn't, like, if you truly didn't want but you did, that it would have not a positive effect. River. That it doesn't really lead to a positive effect on you.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not emotionally strengthening. It doesn't, help you progress. So I want to say that if you don't know how to reject somebody politely, that's okay. You don't have to be polite, and you don't have to be...
River.
You don't have to feel responsible for other people's emotions. If somebody comes up to you and wants something from you and you don't want to give that person something, then you have the right to tell them that. And if they feel upset, that's okay. That's healthy for somebody. It is unhealthy for somebody to think that they can get whatever they want, that every woman they go up to will in some way be interested in them. That's not healthy for people. So by rejecting somebody, you're actually teaching them, and you're helping them progress as a person, and that way they will be better with their social skills in the future, because you're not playing games and you're not, half sure about what you want and making this person think you're sure, and then this person learns to expect things from people because of that constant pattern, which is really unhealthy.
Rejection is a topic that I feel we could go into in a lot of depth, because we can go on to a lot of different things. But it's also to say that for you to be rejected is hard. Like, everyone has probably had an experience of rejection, and it hurts. Like,
and that's okay.
Yeah, and that is okay.
Because that's life. Everyone will be heartbroken. Everybody will fall over and scrape their knee. That's life. We just need to accept that and not be scared to hurt people.
And the thing to know also is, when it does happen to you, it's taking you into a place usually where you are going to possibly go through something and come through the other end of that much stronger and wiser and more beautiful.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, how sweet. So, to all of the women out there who don't know how to do this, I'm on this journey with you, as are many other women, and it is okay. No matter what you do, it is okay, but don't be scared anymore. You don't have to make everybody happy, and you are allowed to say no to people. And if you don't know how to do that, maybe I'll make another video just on tips of ways to say things that in a way that you feel comfortable saying things, which I've also been thinking about a lot in the last couple of days. I want to say
also, sorry, just quickly, and to all the men or boys that may happen to watch this, this is just as important for you to perhaps realise, to understand boundaries, to understand when a situation is where it should be, where it's happening comfortably, or where it's happening in a way that it may be being forced or pushed beyond beyond where it is supposed to be.
Yeah, it's about not expecting things. Don't expect things from people.
Expectation is
Just
very
leaves room for disappointment.
Yeah.
Don't expect from people, and don't push yourself onto women. It makes me a little bit upset to watch this happen in such an extreme way. When I went out that night, I was really surprised in the way that watching people try and get out of situations that they didn't need to be trying to get out of. If that person wasn't pushing something, then it wouldn't have gotten to that point. So, yeah, it is about not expecting things from people and to just be kind and wholesome and sure of what you want, and don't be dominating. You know, until we can all be in that place where we don't expect from each other, women need to know how to say no without feeling bad, and men need to know how to take that and not expect things from people.
Because what could come from it is a beautiful and long-lasting friendship. Exactly. So yes, it's not all about the sex. Well, it's true, isn't it?
Really?
Well,
bye guys, I hope this video helped you, and I hope that you take it in and think about it. I'll put another video up, some more tips, huh? Oh.
Yeah.
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 Mwah.